Local UAW members are deciding whether to approve a strike vote today. It wouldn't mean workers are striking, but it is still all in preparation if contract negotiations with the Big Three go nowhere. Michael Sandlin joins us live from outside UAW Local 12. So, Michael, let's bring people up to speed. What do these workers say is at stake when it comes to these contracts?
Jeff, they tell me that their pay has remained stagnant for the last 14 years. Their pensions have not gone up a dime since 2003, and their benefits have remained slashed since the Big Three went bankrupt in 2009 and have still not yet been restored. So after a year of record profits from those Big Three automakers, they say they're just trying to get a fair deal. And if they don't, and all that falls through, the union plans to go on strike. And in the words of some of the union members, drain the companies of billions until they're willing to negotiate. However, they won't have the ability to strike unless it's supported by their workers, and that's why today's vote is so important. It will determine just how much leverage UAW will have to try to convince the automakers to make a change. Here in Toledo, UAW local chapters 12 and 14 have been holding their elections all day since 3 a.m., seeing thousands come in to throw in their vote. Local 14 President Tony Tani has told me that strike authorizations often pass with over 90% approval or more. And if a strike does happen, Local 12 President Bruce Baumhauer believes they'll be able to outlast the auto manufacturers and truly see change.
I think so. First of all, I think the Big Three know that the game's up. They know what we say is accurate. I mean, they can't challenge that, and they've made all-time record profits on top of that. So, I think I'm confident we'll get an agreement. It might come down to the wire, but I'm confident we'll be able to get an agreement at the end.
Now, there's still 2 hours left before we know how these local chapters have voted, whether or not to support the strike authorization, and still 2 more days before we know how every UAW chapter across the country has voted to support it. Now, stick around. We'll make sure that you're the first to know, both on air and online, to know those results. And also in the 6 o'clock hour, we'll let you hear firsthand why these UAW members say the time for action is now. Reporting in Central Toledo, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.